Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4, We Are Buha. This is a Succession Synergy series continued, and I'm quite surprised that after only 11 years, I'm back at the helm over here. We're not named Quill, but that's alright. We are 222 leader, who's only 17 years old. We actually have a decent heir at a 423, and in 11 years, things haven't changed that much. I think in large part because our truce that we had with, say, the Ottomans and whatnot after the last war, where are they? Right over here, has not expired yet. We are just on the cusp of being able to declare war against the Ottomans again. That being said, there has been a little bit of a change over here. Look at this, the Papal State is our vassal, which is very exciting. I believe this may have just happened. I'm not sure. Annex vassal. No. 2 more years. Huh. Very interesting. So we've got a truce expiring soon with the Ottomans, and we'll probably go and take advantage of that. Things are still a chaotic, horrible mess over here. Tlemcen, I assume this is the truce from us having released them, but I'm not sure. Tunis over here is another vassal. Okay. So if we take a look over here... No, vassal of... Did I have that not selected right? I think I accidentally clicked on the Mamluks over here. No, yeah, there we go. You guys are here. We've got a truce expiring there. That makes sense. Everything here is fine. Spain is still under personal union with France. Jeepers cripes. And for some reason, the Mamluks are no longer a march. And I'm not sure. I haven't been able to send a couple messages to Arumba. He didn't send me anything about what happened on his reign. I have literally zero idea whatsoever what happened during his 11 years, other than what I'm trying to piece together from reading the map. So I'm quite curious to see what happens. Does he want to annex the Mamluks? I mean, I suppose we could. I was not expecting that to be something he'd be interested in. And since we were going to keep them perfectly happy as a march, and since they no longer lose their bonuses after a certain size, assuming that the patch notes are correct, then I'm not sure why you would remove them. I also don't know why we're suiciding some troops over here. We've got our army going in to take care of some rebels, some air separatists, but unfortunately our army maintenance is literally 0 here. I could bump it up, but it's not going to take effect right away. Oh, these guys are actually okay. So they may have only been a temporary little slider going down. So we might, yeah, it looks like they're going to be okay. They never, the slider must have gone down, but a month hasn't processed yet. It has to go until the end of the month for that to really kick in. So we still had our relationship. So that's our morale boost over here. Let's say relationships. We've got some royal marriages coming in. So we're still allied with Persia. We do have 4 vassals. Naples as well, Papal State, Najd, and Mamluks. All right, so he's really moving into here. Maybe, I don't know, demarching the Mamluks may have been a way to weaken them. I'm not sure. I mean, they're not totally happy with me right now. There's no real way for us to annex them if they're that miserable. Their liberty desire is only 15%. Maybe, you know, things would have gone up with things. I'm not sure. Anyway, we may as well go and remarry Persia. I don't think there's any wars that are going to be coming up over there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and accept that. The other one is coming in from Najd, which is one of our vassals, and I don't see any reason why we wouldn't want to be royal married to them. Do we have to do any more? Mamluks over here. Okay, I mean, I'm assuming we're not going to break their vassalization. No, so let's marry them. Might as well. So not Tunis. Now, can we marry anyone? Well, probably not. You're the Pope. What about, where's Naples in all this? Is this literally you? Is that you, Naples? Oh, that is it. Really? Well, I wonder if they were released in peace. Doesn't look like it. Because I thought it could have been something where Arumba took a province and then released them as a vassal, which would have a high relationship. We could certainly feed more land to Naples, and that's probably what we're looking to do. Do we have a truce of Tuscany? We do, actually. That's a brand new, fresh truce over here. So probably what we can do is feed Tuscan bits over to Naples at some point. As far as the Papal State goes, I don't think there's any reason why we couldn't just annex them, because I find it pretty unlikely. They do have a couple of cores over here in Austria. Austria, who's currently in a war. We could declare war on Austria to regain some cores here. They have a crap ton of allies, though. How scared are we of these allies? Not really. They're mostly allied with a bunch of tiny stuff, aren't they? And in a war. I mean, even Sweden's tiny because it's not Scandinavia. It's whatever's left of Sweden over here. I'm kind of tempted to make that move. Now, we don't have much in the way of manpower at all. Financially, we're doing okay. I mean, it might hurt a little bit more once our army maintenance goes up, but that's about it. And right now, we still have truces over here. Well, we don't have one with Spain. I would still love to kick their ass out of here. Do we have a spy network going on? What's our diplomats currently going? We are spying on Tunis and Tlemcen. I'm tempted. I think what I want to do, I don't know, we may already have some claims over here. And yeah, we do, but I'm gonna build up my spy network over here in France again, and just refresh our claims over here and see how things goes. How's our navy? What's our naval situation? We've got our traders over here, another fleet over here that's going to merge up. That's going to be fine. And the first fleet is on its way over here, likely to pick up some people and potentially bring them home. Yeah, I'm quite curious to see what the next war that Arumba had been planning might be, but I guess I have no way of knowing because he's not answering me on Skype. I kind of like the idea of going after Austria just to feed them some cores back to the Papal States because we can name these as the war goals that we don't have to march all the way to their capital. Let's take a look at, not country screen, military screen. How's Austria? Again, their allies aren't terribly relevant here. So we have no manpower, and they do have manpower, which is a little bit unfortunate. But on the other hand, their troops, they're at 93,000 troops out of a force limit of 92, and we have 345 in action out of a force limit of 510. So it feels to me like we could just go ahead and do that, and it'd be a pretty easy little war. Is that where we want to spend our efforts? I mean, it's not, you know, painting Africa green anymore, but it seems like it's probably a pretty good little move. I don't know. What is this? Oh, we took some more territory over there. Oh, I may have done that on my go. I don't remember. Okay, well, again, we've got truces that are not quite expired with our other targets, and I'll hold off in Spain, France a little bit, and the Ottomans don't come up for a little while. So yeah, that's okay. So we have a ton of troops out in the field somewhere. So you're attacking there, which is fine. You are in our holdings there. Oh, how close are we to another rebellion is a great question. We're going to have a bunch more. We should really go and hammer this down as much as possible. These are going to come up soon, too. So where is Tegali? Right over there. So we do have some troops in position. And I'm going to let them pop. I'm going to let them pop so that I can deal with them. And what about the Yemeni separatists? Socotra is... Oh, yeah, over there. That one's actually a little bit inconvenient. I don't suppose I could... That's not really the autonomy we want to increase here. Where else do I have troops kicking around? Yeah, I've got all these. And if I'm going to do the Austria thing, then I'm going to leave them here. But let me go and just get everyone here. And this fleet, I'm going to get them to just park in Rome. And then we'll potentially use that fleet to pick people up. I can't send them to the island over here, though. That's the problem. If there's any uprising that happens on this island, my transports are in the wrong place. It's not like we have a Suez Canal. So you know what? Even though this hurts a little bit, I'm going to increase the autonomy over here. Drop the unrest down to 0 so rebels will not show up over there. Yeah, I think that's a very, very good idea. You're going to win there. We don't need any reinforcements, so I think there's going to be anything. I'm going to send you up over here, because that might be a good place to send some things. We entered a royal marriage with you. Drop the speed down. We won the Battle of Air. Excellent. Just detach a little bit and go and stomp on those guys. We're waiting for a rebellion to happen over there, which is all fine. How are we in terms of mercs? I mean, this is not the only way to find it. How come our corruption's going up? Oh, overextension. We have actual overextension. Oh, hold on. We do. Rhodes, Madeira. Oh, the Canaries as well. All right, excellent. This is all news to me. Do. Boop. All right, bopped you. We'll deal with that. And right now there's no rebellion, although there's likely to be a little bit more. I'm going to get you to stand over there for now, and that's going to be okay. So yeah, I'm kind of tempted. I mean, this army by itself is practically as big as the Austrian army. And we can abuse some of the landscape, and Austria is in a war. Actually, 2 wars. 2 wars. Yeah, we definitely want to go. So, tell you what, I'm actually going to grab these guys and send them over here. And that's going to be all right. Okay, We still need to do a little bit of rebel busting. We may have to help the Mamluks out as well over here because they might have them in trouble. So we've got to keep some troops back, but we're going to be able to do that. So that's good. So we've got many vassals. Do we want to start? I wonder if we want to annex Najd. No, I don't think so. I think if we're going to annex anyone, it will be the Mamluks, although that will be very tricky since our relationship sucks. Yeah, let's convert some more people. Boom. Let's do that. Conversion successful. Recent uprisings going away. Oh, so we're actually going to get more revolts in a second. But that's all right. Let's get a leader over here. Grab you. Do that and that. Is that me? Am I one of the leaders? No, I just wondered because the name. But no, okay. Uprising over here, but yeah. We may need some bonus reinforcements going on over here. In fact, I'm going to start building more infantry over here. I realize I still don't have any manpower, but that's okay. Just to pad that out. Because no matter what, we're going to need manpower to reinforce these guys, and this way it's going to just happen a little bit faster. Oh, no one wants to work. That's okay. We still have lots of money, so we're fine there. Oh, just crushing these rebel stacks like they're not even there. Ba, ba, ba. And you're going to go and do that. And there's no other rebellions going around. And you are just some more miscellaneous cannons. Sorry, I can trim this down a wee bit. Like 45k should be plenty to deal with that. Let's go and tell you guys to go up here in case we need some more muscle in Austria. Same thing. We're going to send you over here. Oh, wait, you can't go... Right, of course, a lot of that is enemy territory. Never mind, you can wait there. That's going to be fine. And meanwhile, you just land the troops. You're going to be fine. All right, that battle done. Then you're going to take the other one. We still have to deal with that, but we should be able to do that perfectly fine relatively soon. So you're there. I'm going to send you there. And I'm going to send you there until we get some troops. Actually. Let's do that. Okay. Groovy. Oh, we do have a stack of troops over here. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to deal with that. It may be. But I can also help de-siege some of this stuff. What's the territory here? Just farmland. Well, let's help them de-siege some of this. We might be able to get a relationship boost. Although, yeah, we're not going to get to Rosetta first. But if we do that and help kill their rebels, that should actually help out our relationship a wee bit. Send you up to Suez. Take care of that stack. We'll clean that out. And then, yeah, if we bop the Mamlukian things, it'll improve our relationship. And then, yeah, we can eventually get up to 190. Do we have improved relations guy? Yes, we do. So that'll burn off some of those penalties a little bit faster. Bum, 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 bum. So if we are going to annex these guys, do we want to consider giving them more land still? Well, I mean, it'll take longer to annex and take more diplo power, but other than that, I mean, who cares, right? Okay, you guys are going to meet up in Suez. You have no cannons in your group whatsoever. But the Mamluks are going to be around to help out with us helping them out. This is desert. Let's just run up there for now. That's going to be sufficient. And you guys are going up there. And there we go. Kilwan Separatists. I have faith that this stack can probably take care of those guys. Okay. Good, 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 good. Rebellion, etc., etc. A little bit of attrition over here. All right, let's go ahead and declare war. So our job is going to be to take the core of Romagna. We're going to name that as our CB so that we can just sit on that province and accrue things, and I'm going to be quite happy about that. So I will move you to Ferrara. I will move you up here. Actually, what we'll do is make sure you have a leader. None of these have siege. That's annoying. I'm going to grab you. I know you're not the best, but I'm not expecting combat instantly. In fact, I suspect that most of the combat we're going to be doing is actually the combat versus rebels. You're still sending extra dudes up? Yeah, that's going to be fine. I'm going to give you the best leader that we have to go and attack them, especially since we won't have cannons. And you are going to get the worst leader, but you have massive numbers advantage, so you should be okay. Truce with the Ottomans have ended. Very excited about that. Do we want to get Diplo Tech? That is, yeah, the trade efficiency, and then if we even become ahead of time, that would be awfully nice. How's our idea situation? Okay, that's done. That's good. Okay. I mean, we are talking about annexing some people, though. If I annex Naj now, by the time the -3 Diplo rep goes away... Yeah, no, we're going to be able to start the Mamluk annexation before the Diplo rep penalty goes away. So we're going to hold off on that. We'll improve some relations there. It'd be nice to get a relationship boost from subsidizing them as well, but that is not in the cards. I mean, I suppose I could wait for them to go and siege that, and then I can de-siege it, but I don't think that's very helpful for us. So what I want to do over here is grab just some of the infantry and pull them back to cut down on some of the attrition we're having in Ferrara. Can I reach there? No, I shouldn't be able to reach Modena. Blockades going on. No, I don't want more unrest in an already very dangerous location, so we're not going to do that. Religious zeal. I don't care about anything that's going on over there, do I? I don't think so. Oh no! Najd. You get yourself killed here. Ew, in the mountains. I really don't want to attack them into the mountains. Nope, more separatists starting up over there, which is fine. Did I not have an army group moving down here? Yes, way over there. It's going to take you forever to get there. That's okay. Discovered an agent. That's fine. That's fine. Man, I could give them subsidies, I suppose. We'll have to consider that. All right, that's been dealt with. Excellent. You're going to be fine over there. So these troops here, what do I want to do with them? Why don't I get you to turn around and take care of that? And you can turn around and get yourself over here. Not all the way into battle, just close for now. We'll figure things out. All right, there's some naval blockading going on, which doesn't concern me. In fact, I'm going to split off the transport here and go and see if we can't take care of some of these little groups. Since we've got galleys? Not the rowing ones? Whatever. The rowing boats plus the heavies. So it's actually a really good battle fleet. So we're going to go there. We'll have to go and blockade the shore at some points. And it does suck that we don't have any leaders with siege. But this should go okay. Revolt. God damn. Just keeps revolting over and over. Yeah, you're going to go over there, which is fine. You're moving down here. They're going to boat to somewhere, which is a little bit annoying, but do I want to attack them into the mountains? Not really. Where are you boating to? I don't know. Mocha. Wait. Why are you boating to there? I don't know, but what I'm going to do is just wait for you. It'll take you a while to complete the move, but that's going to be okay. You're moving down there, which is great. We're doing this, which is awesome. You have done that, and now what you're going to do is go and sit in the Gulf of Venice so that we can get the siege bonus, plus actually a good blockade. Apparently we were renting out troops to Austria. Really? Okay. That's kind of ironic then, but alright. Yes, I don't care about any of that. That is not my concern at all. You're going to go and do that. You're still going up for a bop there. Our territory is still extraordinarily large and hard to maintain, but that's okay. Ooh, you got a larger fleet here. It's mostly transports and some light ships, so it's good that you are running. And we don't actually have enough for a blockade, so then I guess the transport ships will go and help out there. Hopefully they don't get caught along the way. That would be annoying. There's not that much kicking around in the sea anymore. All right, you're slowly moving down. You're still relocating over there. We're still slightly overextended. More separatists. Yeah, take care of those bastards. These troops here. I realize that's going to take you a million years to get there, but work your way down over there anyway. We may use you. All right. We're still only at 96. What? Oh, come on. Light ships are much better at blockading. So I'm going to get like 4 of the Archipelago frigates to go and help out with this. More revolts. Stop. You can probably take care of them right away. I know you don't have any cannons, but you have a really good leader. You'll probably be fine. Indeed. Okay, good. Meanwhile, over here, we're still waiting for this move to complete. Oof. Definitely hurts not to have a good army comp. I'm going to consolidate you guys and then go in there. It's going to be fine. That's been resolved. I want to bop these guys before you go and do anything else. That fort is being sieged, which is fine. It's going to take them a while to do that. You're causing more trouble there. They've finally made the move here. Excellent. So they are attacking me into the mountains here. Boom. Done. I'm going to grab the Singleton, move them to Aden, and you are going to move down to here. Okay. You're going to move there. Actually, you're going to try to move over this way to meet up with these fellows. We're also having a little bit of a hard time. Oh, well, we don't have a leader in the stack. And are never, ever, ever running away. Okay, well, let's do that now. I'll be fine. Slight blockade there, but hardly anything to be concerned about. Still waiting for the siege to finish up. And actually, they've got a fortress in Mantua as well, which is going to be annoying because we still won't be able to push through this area until that's done. But we are getting positive war scores, so... All right, you've done that. Nice. I don't know what I want to do with you. I'll send you down here just because I'm sort of consolidating down there, and that'll be okay, but yeah. All right. You're white flagging over to there. You're going to go and meet up with them over there as well. You've got some cannons, some infantry. Yeah, it looks like front line just collapsed is what happened over there, which is really not great. Recall that. Actually, I should have kept him here. Hold on. If I send you a gift, I know this is going to be really expensive. Actually, it's not that expensive. Oops. There you go, 25 relationship boost. Boom. We're overkilling it, but that's okay. We're going to start the annexation. We can't yet. Less than a month, though. Less than a month away. And yeah, we'll still have the bonus. Oh, and we can't annex them while we're at war. Oh, poop. All right, you, go. Stomp that. You've got a reasonable composition. Do a little consolidate. Make sure your front line is as solid as possible. That's just that. Okay. Right. Split, go. Split all the way to the end. Then to there. And you're going to split and go there. Desiege all that. Wonderful. Over here, you're going to wait until your reinforcements kick in. Get an extra cannon there. I like 20. Boom. All right. Finally, that siege is done. So then what we're going to do is move over here. And we really don't need as many troops as we got here. I didn't even check the fort level, but the biggest fort level only needs 25 cannons. So we can go and trim down the attrition a little bit if we do that. Do this, and actually, you know what? Send some dudes over there. Okay, there we are. Taking war score is accruing. Austria should be fine. And really, I don't know if we need to do anything other than just take the core provinces. I'll gain a little bit of corruption for no good reason. Grrr. You meet up down there. You're doing that. Still have to wait for the reinforcements there. Now that this has been dealt with, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to group all these guys up. Oh, that's desert, so group them up over there in Yola. Popular religion. Ooh. Okay, we can't have the clergy gain influence. So I guess I'm going to take this one, which will help us convert faster. Right now, the clergy's not going to be happy, but they'll bounce back. You can go ahead and start desieging some of this territory, because at least that's safe. Native assimilation, yada, yada, yada. You're doing this. And this is just farmland. Well, we can't attack until you've got the fort. Just going to get a handful of extra troops over here. Actually, position yourself there. Yeah, they may be coming for the attack. There they go. They want to take it. Well, we will have superior numbers. It's going to be very even playing field overall. Right now you have... Yeah, so the very best leader is currently in actual Africa. So we're going to go and get a replacement leader over there. We're going to wait for these guys to lock in, and we will accept action. There, they're locked in. Oh, some of them aren't. That's interesting. Huh. Are you nearly... No, you haven't even started, really. So I'm going to force march and then go. Okay. There we go. So you're not going to be fighting with everyone right away. I mean, neither am I, but I'm going to reinforce pretty damn fast. What's our relative base morale? Our base morale is higher. Our discipline's going to be a little bit lower, and our tactics are a little bit lower. But with the higher morale and shockingly more troops, we're going to be able to take care of that pretty effectively. All right, yeah, you're just de-siege some of this stuff for now while we wait for some reinforcements to show up over there. That's going to be okay. I mean, we don't have a ton of manpower. More revolts. All right, well, at least you're all in the same place now. That's very convenient. That is done. Now, I can't... Yeah, I was going to say, I can't actually go up there. Reset who is controlling the siege, but that doesn't actually matter. So I'm going to group up. I'm going to leave 25 cannons. Which I could have done slightly faster another way. That's all right. And then a handful of troops like that. And then what's left, I'm going to split and go there. And then send you here. Okay. And we'll just keep babysitting that fort, and that's going to be okay. I wonder if they'd be willing to just, like... Oh. This now. No, not quite. And actually, sort of return cores is what we're looking for. All right, the Papal States. But they're still not willing to do it. More separatists. Excellent. Having so much fun with all the rebellion. You go there, you go there. Oh, that's my extra cannon. You have basically replenished yourself. We'll wait a little bit longer. Oops, did I move more than one person? Yeah, I did actually. Stay there. Boom, boom. Albania wants a separate piece out. Oh, they're fully occupied by... Oh, by the Mamluks. Really? So, I don't think I want another vassal. I don't think I'm going to take their territory because it's not contiguous. That's going to be okay. Give me war reparations and all your money and all your treaties with everyone. We might come back to you. But that's going to be a start. And it weakens Austria because they have fewer allies. Although we lose the war score that we had from occupying that, but that's okay. Alright, you do that, and then you are still coming in some fashion, which is fine. I'm going to get you guys to stop here so that I can give you a leader again, so that you'll have some maneuver, so that you get attrition a little bit less. Alright. Go and track these guys down. And then you guys, this is just Savannah. You make sure you have a really good leader. Oh, one of our generals died. Oh, that's really poop. How's nobility? Can I get another generalship? What's my actual military tradition? Oh, army tradition 68. So I should actually spend the points to roll my own general. Because it'll be much better than the 40 tradition general they will give me. Well, he's not great, but he's got a siege pip, which I kind of enjoy. Yeah, those are good, like, 6 fire pip guy. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Over here, I'm going to just split off 1 infantry, grab you, and you're going to take the guy with the siege pip and go stand over there. And, oh, we're being attacked back here. That's okay. We'll go and deal with you in a second. Actually, we can easily deal with you now. Because there ain't a whole lot of you. Alright, you, go. Smash. Probably should have done a consolidate first. Yay, cores. Oh, how the hell did you get over there? I don't even need this many troops to go and do that. But without a leader and things, it'll be fine. We'll go and go crazy. It's only a small rebellion, thank goodness for that. You've resolved that. Excellent. Just go and split and do this. You're being attrition along the way, but that's going to be fine. Good battle dealt there. I'm just going to split off half you and send you down here. And then split you guys in half like that to reduce attrition. 84%. Separatist, separatist, separatist. More separatism, separatism, separatism. Yeah, I want this war to end relatively quick so I can start the annexation of the Mamluks. Okay, there we go. More war score, which is nice. I guess they're coming from over there, which means I could march over there. But I don't know if I bother. Oh, there we go. We've completed that. So why don't you move to Tyrol? What? Where's my fort map mode? Oh, there is a fort there. And a bunch of black flag people, which means our attrition's going to be through the freaking roof. Urgh. Oh, well. That's life. I don't think we need to worry about the gold mines or anything in Tyrol. If they're even still there, if they haven't depleted. I think that's still a thing that can happen. Gold mines can freaking deplete, which is really annoying. Alright, that's a lot of rebellions, and we're definitely going to have to deal with that. More conversions. Austria at 30%. So, Papal States. Papal States. You're willing to do that. And I think that's probably all we care about. I don't think any of the rest are cores of people. You don't have, like, anything from Naples. No. We want to break any of... We could release some nations. That's interesting. Annul a treaty. None of them are relevant in any way whatsoever. I think we take some war preparation. Oh, you're not willing to do that. Oh, that's really shitty. Okay, we're just gonna do this. It's gonna be fine. So you're gonna return 2 cores to the Papal States. You're gonna give us the money, and that'll be good enough. Excellent. So the Pape should like us a lot more, and our opinion did drop too low. We still have the sent gift. We're not in a shared war anymore. That's right. Is there anything I can do in the subject interaction with the Mamluks that would make them like me more? Can I grant them a province? If I give them a Donna, and I have a core on this, so I think that would automatically give them the core. I really want to start this process as quickly as possible. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to drop their liberty desire, but more importantly, does it not count? Really? Crap. All right, just keep the improved relations up. We'll get there as things change. But yeah, I guess without the shared war, we just ain't getting the bonus anymore. All right, meanwhile, you guys are going to dock there. You guys are going to go there. We'll grab a bunch of you and then go clear out Tunis. Okay, group. Get on a boat. Boat to here. Or here, go to Tatooine. 51 troops, good number. No wars right now. We do have the truce expired with the Ottomans. Well, I guess we're going to have to put a cut in here, but I do definitely want to go after the Ottomans again, and soon. We're going to go take these guys out before they go and siege anything. And do that, and then you guys are going to jump in there afterwards, just in case we need some extra muscle. All right, this seems like a good place to put in a cut. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Thank you very much for watching another episode, folks, and I will see you guys next time.